We'll have to deal with it till next year.
Okay, commissioners, your meeting is live.
Good morning. Welcome to the December 29th meeting of the Riley County Commission, final of the year. Please stand and join the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Do you have any public comments?
Morning, Evan McMillan, Public Works. Just a final reminder, transfer station will be closed this Thursday for the New Year's Eve, or for New Year's Day, excuse me. Thank you.
Russell Suki with the fire department, just going to let the commission know that there was a bunch of wrecks yesterday and one of our vehicles was in one of those wrecks. So
Is that the one out on
K18.
I saw it out in the ditch there. Was that?
So it was after the wreck, they were,
Yeah, I knew there was one farther out by the airport.
and so they're on their way back. And from what Doug was telling me, there was somebody in the ditch that was trying to get out and they ended up getting traction and then coming right out in front of our truck. And so collision, and they had a trailer. And so our truck was bashed in on the front and the trailer bashed it in on the back. So Doug's pretty sure it's totaled. Contacted Brittany and everything and filling out all the paperwork, but don't be surprised if we come back next week with a request for an emergency purchase. So
Yeah. I saw it sitting there and I couldn't see who was in the truck, but there was a lot of crap. I wasn't going to try to look. It was almost cleared up by the time we.
Yeah, so it was one of our battalion chiefs. There was 2 ambulances going, and so we were going to pick up multiple drivers. And yeah, I said the truck was stuck in the ditch facing the wrong way, and came out right in front of him. And so he hit the back end in the front of the trailer, and like I said, it spun around, and all the airbags, the frames bent, everything. So
And so it's Doug's.
it's my truck.
Doug's truck.
Yeah, it's my truck. So that's why we'll.
Yours or Jake's.
Yeah, so that's why we'll be coming back, but with grass season coming, we will need to get something.
Not that it feels like that today, but.
Yeah, but grass season will be
Grass
here
season.
pretty quick. So, yeah.
Sounds good.
So like Doug was driving Medic 10 vehicle to the hospital because Medic 10 was in the back of the ambulance. And so one of our volunteers was driving his truck to come get him.
Well, I saw the trailer over on the other side in the ditch.
Yeah, it ripped the tongue off the trailer and everything when they hit, and yeah. So
Well, what the other vehicle was evidently gone at the time.
it was in the other, yeah, it was in the other ditch. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. He was transported to the hospital. So, yep.
I'm glad everybody's okay.
Yep.
All right. Nothing else? Any comments?
That was kind of a freak storm yesterday and how all that kind of just quickly played out. And all right, well, hopefully everybody had a wonderful, safe Christmas holiday. As usual, I spent mine in Hayes and rural Barton County. For the most part, it's pretty quiet and down to earth this year, which was actually kind of nice. So, and got to watch the #1 best Christmas movie in the entire world, Die Hard. I was reading something that said that even 37% of members in Congress believe Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Oh, you want to use that as a. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, I mean, you know,
It's not a high key.
we're supposed to be intelligent anyway, so we'll leave it at that. So moving forward, not much was going else with the holiday. Came home late Friday afternoon, got it packed, took it easy the rest of the weekend. Everything stayed pretty relatively quiet. Watched the Jaguars pull out a tough win yesterday in Indy. Winning streaks at 6, won their 12th game for the first time since 2007. So if they win next week, AFC South champions. My fingers crossed. Of course, they're playing the Titans. They should be heavily favored, but you just never know these days. Caught a large portion of the K-State men's game. That was a squeaker. Yikes.
Oh, a really good team.
Yeah, 3-11 Liberty Mutual something. I don't know. Didn't look real good defensively once again. I'm really concerned going into the conference season, but we'll just have to see. So And started working through and getting my calendar started for 2026. Can't believe the new year is already upon us. That's all I got.
I'll say, excuse me. Mostly a quiet week at home. Our Christmas tends to be spread out with the first kids, although Friday we did have Christmas with my youngest daughter. Sunday we went to the K-State men's basketball game, and like the season so far, it was an up and down game. We could look good sometimes, and then Sunday started our kid's birthday week with my son. Interesting, it was snowing the day he was born. After we got to the hospital, it started snowing and snowed a bunch. We had snow on the ground for 3 months. It would never quite, just about the time it was already melted, snow eater. That's all I've got.
Okay, for your business commissioners?
Yeah, get started on this.
Yeah, first one, I have a motion to approve payment for voice product maintenance contract for order at RCPD and signing contractual provisions attached to it.
No, go ahead. It says the location is at 950 Beach office. And if this is going to be at RCBD, right? If the location's listed at your old office.
Yeah, that's the billing address.
Yeah.
And so, but it's actually at our CPD. It's part of the 911 system.
Okay, that's.
Make a motion to approve payment of voice products maintenance contract for.
I'll second, and moved and seconded to approve payment of voice products maintenance contract for recorded RCPD. Sign the contractual provisions attachment.
Need both.
No, on favor.
Aye.
Sitting right there today. All the signatures.
Next, commission need a motion to approve real estate sales data search service agreement with the appraisers.
Make a motion for the approval of the licensed appraiser Angela David's contract.
I'll second, been moved and seconded to approve the real estate sales data search agreement with Angela Navid for the appraiser's office. All in favor? Aye.
You sign. Good. Commission need a motion to approve 2026 community support funds advisory board grant agreement with adult services.
Motion to approve the 2026 Community Support Funds Advisory Board Grant Agreement.
Second, moved and seconded to approve the 2026 Community Support Funds Advisory Board Grant Agreement for Adult Services. All in favor? Aye. Got cross out, put my name on it.
Yeah.
It's got John's name.
Must be next year.
Oh, that one has one. Did they get it? I got changed.
They got corrected.
On here, it was all your name. But
That's what I was, I reviewed it and I didn't remember that it's on here or there.
on
Yeah.
here, it's just.
So I was thinking, yeah. Didn't always go through the manual documents ahead of time. You. Commissioners. You get a motion to approve 2026 community support funds and advisory board grant agreement for community services.
Make a motion to approve the 2026 Community Support Fund Advisory Board Grant Agreement for Juvenile Services.
I'll second. Moved and seconded to approve the 2026 Community Support Funds Advisory Board Grant Agreement for Juvenile Services.
Did you vote?
All in favor?
Aye. Those procedural things. Huh?
Yeah.
To approve 2026 Community Support Funds Advisory Board Grant Agreement for Services.
Make a motion to approve the grant agreement Community Support Funds Advisory Board with the City of Manhattan and Riley County Court Services.
I'll second. Been moved and seconded to approve the 2026 Community Support Funds Advisory Board Grant Agreement for Court Services. All in favor?
Aye.
The other two, all three.
Yeah,
Just want to make sure I wasn't missing
I
one.
noticed that as well. Next, commission need a motion to approve notice to Township Board of Selectors cereal malt beverage license for Dara's LLC located 1132 Creek Boulevard.
Make a motion to approve and sign both township notices for Dara's LLC, 5321 Turtle Creek Boulevard and 1132 Pillsbury Drive.
I'll second. Moved and seconded to approve the notice to Township Board for single malt beverage license for Dara's at 1132 Pillsbury Drive and 5321 Tuttle Creek.
Vote.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It is Monday, isn't it?
It is Monday.
That's the
It's a multi day and
That's why I've heard of this. Yeah.
I'm sure need a motion to approve mobile device reimbursement request.
Make a motion to approve the request for mobile device reimbursement.
I'll second. Been moved and seconded to approve the mobile device reimbursement request form. All in favor? Aye.
Motion to approve tactical correction.
I make a motion to approve the tax roll corrections as listed.
Second, been moved and seconded to approve the tax roll corrections. All in favor?
Need a motion to approve employee action form for Rosine paramedic EMS ambulance separation of service.
Make a motion to approve the employee action forms as presented.
I'll second. Been moved and seconded to approve the Riley County employee action forms as requested. All in favor?
Both of these, I'm. Any topics for county officials, luncheon commissioners?
I didn't have anything on the top of my head.
Commissioners, on the county officials topic, I just want to bring it up. We had a pretty robust discussion. I think at one of the department having someone recently about county officials luncheon and kind of the need to return to having them quarterly, regardless of any certain topics or projects to get together. Just sure anyone. But that said, we do have a couple that were brought up, and as far as just kind of general topics, which would be strategic planning, budget, and then valuations from him. As far as topics go, for this, I think that's the plan, is we'll proceed to have some people present on that. I think there might be some questions about maybe as we're reaching our kind of end goal with some of the projects, what the next steps might be.
With the next, yeah.
For discussion on that, so.
Any changes to the minutes, commissioners?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as written from the December 22nd meeting of the Riley County Commission.
Second, then moved and seconded to approve the minutes of the December 22nd meeting as presented. In favor?
Aye.
Any agendas of commissioners?
I don't know, let's see, we've got an executive session today, 2 on Monday and 1 on Thursday.
Yeah.
One way to start the year, huh?
Any items for next week's press conference, commissioners? Okay, we have Mr. Baker Hanson, 9 o'clock.
Commissioner, one other thing on the county officials luncheon. Do you guys have any preference between the county officers or agents?
Steak and lobster.
She's asking, I figured the
Yeah, all the better. Yeah. Oh, that specific line item that doesn't exist.
I'm sure she could talk about it when the budgets during that.
It just comes off of his wages, right?
Probably not personally.
I would bet even though she showed me, she's watching.
I'm really glad that made you say that Brenda would work on her vacation.
Mm-hmm. Because she knows she would hear about it from me. She's probably laughing right now. She is, now that I think back, that she texted me. It's for the meeting already. Sure, you went around about it.
I don't. I didn't say she had already after her this morning as well. This cat. We have internet access and that's it.
That'll be a good question, honestly, I have no idea. I doubt I will be. I doubt I'll be able to, even if I wanted to.
Which means he doesn't.
My idea is Beyonce is not going to be that.
Yeah. I mean, she had. Well, like I said, I mean, we're gonna be like 5 minutes away from the Mexican border. So.
You'll probably get it.
Don't bring her off.
You charge the phone.
Okay.
Snow on us yesterday, it was so spotty. You can come out of that parking lot. Okay, that game. Dry pavement, and then there'd be a little patch of, where it blew and stuck a little bit and froze, and just, you had to be careful because it looked. Most of it was dry, but occasionally you'd hit a little patch of ice.
We've only had a couple, it's because of that, I'm thinking I'll do it and then just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a snow squall warning.
Yeah, that was pretty
It's like,
interesting.
what?
Oh,
Isn't that how it's supposed to happen? Okay.
What a sign my letter to myself.
Yeah, I like,
Yeah. But they didn't, where the signature came from.
yes, oh, I definitely know, I mean, tell us what I did.
Said you just copy it off of somewhere. I could come in.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you, I think, maybe tell me if I'm wrong, and then Vivian made it electronic, and then I was able to put it into the.
I got some ideas on that.
Couldn't use that this way.
And he's not. He's really shy about it.
Vivian, I could print them all, but it will, but,
Yeah,
yeah. Can you imagine after,
300.
yeah, 100.
Yeah, it'd just be a line, just.
Next.
Of course, my father-in-law's signature that way is D and then a line and then M and a line. It was-
Mine is like that, on this keypad, have to deal with your.
Yeah, I picked out, initials.
I do. And that just looks like next. Just, I mean.
Yeah.
I was here every time, so I don't know who's checking.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody really doing that as anymore, but.
You can definitely tell the campus was closed this morning. No traffic at all. It's kind of nice.
Well, it's even the employees are off.
Yes.
Like I said, it's friendly with Christmas, but they're off. The whole week, this whole week.
Yep.
We haven't ever. Incident. So. So we.
Yeah. We do, I didn't see on the Swift, but we do the reorganization every second.
Yeah, it's on the 12th.
No, it's done today.
No.
More or less.
Well, usually it matches up with the first day of the legislature.
That was a. That saw what's on either one of those was, I didn't know, I think it's the first, I think it's the second.
Yeah, it's the second Thursday. But it's when
Wherever you can.
who's city commissioners and school board.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes, yeah, somewhere in that time frame.
Well, it's written down the roads. But we need to have some jury stuff. It's also written down. Which is an insurance, they give us. that group when we got it. So I did want some stuff to try, sort of to, more of them, that's good. So
This is president.
Yeah. So they were all driving in front
I guess what I'm hopeful for is, get into some of those games and, they're gonna be high scoring, but maybe only lose by like 5 or 6, but don't get blown completely out, We can at least shoot, hang, you know what I'm saying?
I think so. I mean, just.
I mean, Big 12 is gonna be a gauntlet from top to bottom, but.
I think we're gonna be involved. I mean, we couldn't do it against the team like yesterday.
I don't know. But I wonder too, there's two things I wonder with this squad too, is continuity's big. They were off for a week, they're gonna be off for another week. When you play your regular Tuesday, Saturday type of schedule, you stay kind of in. Kind of stay within a mindset there, and when you break that, it kind of breaks up your consistency. This team needs the consistency.
So if I'm wrong, you're right.
I mean, I think we're gonna win a couple of games we're not supposed to win. I think we're gonna lose a couple of games in conference we're not supposed to lose. That's gonna be kind of the logistics of it. I think we're just not used to the fact too that we've got a team that when they're on, I mean, they can score 100 points a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't think of any time since maybe the early 90s since that's been a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, they've shown that except against teams that can play defense.
Right. BY and Arizona, the next two teams we play can play defense. And even KU is not very big out on the wings. So, starting to lose all of our defensive players on football.
Got one getting back.
Yeah.
And.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jacob Hanson, Riley County Councilor here. Nothing too much to update as far as administrative session goes. We did have a trial scheduled tomorrow. However, there's been some weird interplay with the court on assigning that case here at the last minute. So that trial is not going to go forward, and that's regarding one of our notorious nuisance abatement cases that we got going on. So we'll look forward to having that rescheduled, and hopefully we'll have some good results for you guys as time goes on. Outside of that, before I pass it on to Michael here for our district coroner discussion, did you guys have any specific questions on any projects?
When I was long term one, the shooting range things that have gotten anywhere?
Nothing's been done on it as of now. There's been a scheduling conference, which that set a bunch of dates, deadline dates. There's some discovery deadlines coming up, and frankly, that's more strategically beneficial for us not to do too much on that right now. And we'll be bringing more details up for discussion at later. So, any other questions?
Morning, Commissioners. Michael Hawthorne, Assistant County Counselor. I'm here today to discuss the appointment of the district coroner. Dr. Susan Speaks, who had been our coroner, is retiring this week. Per state law, the Riley County Medical Society is supposed to nominate a candidate for district coroner. They have nominated Dr. David Dupee from Salina, who is also the coroner for Saline and Ottawa counties, as well as a few other little ones. I had actually talked to Dr. Dupee when I was in the process of speaking with the Riley County Medical Society to kind of fill in for them what the roles of a district coroner would entail. So the Medical Society nominated Dr. Dupee. I've spoken with Dr. Dupee, who is willing to do it. We are, I think, close to finalizing a contract for his services. Just a few minor financial matters and a few, let's say, verbiage matters in the contract, but I don't think that'll be a big issue. We should have that ready to present next week. Dr. Dupee is a qualified candidate. I think he's on his third or fourth term as the Saline County coroner, so he has the experience. I think we'd be in good hands with his services. The board is not obligated to accept the Riley County Medical Society's nomination. However, I don't know who else we would be able to put forth at this point. So I stand for any questions the board might have.
You found somebody that's fine with me.
Yeah. Okay, I want to make a motion that the board authorize the appointment of Dr. David Dupee as district coroner.
And I'll second, moved and seconded to approve appointing Dr. Dupee as district. Favor.
Right.
All three, please sign. All both people sign.
Eventually.
All both, yes.
Yes, there.
Next Christian shall here 19.
Wasn't expecting it.
Get a few here at press conference.
Yeah.
I've got a stack.
There you go.
You got one, it's 44, is that? Yeah.
44.
Wow.
Elizabeth, when somebody with 44 years retires, does that like affect our overall like tenure age?
The thing is not just somebody, you had multiple somebodies.
We've had a bunch because, the other one from Public Works and then Lynn, which would.
Lynn Berry and Julie Winter.
Julie, when I can remember, yeah, Lynn Berry.
We had been on, Monty, we always get for seeing, we had this rash of. Should you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Williams, you know, Danny, right after we was there for a special, so, you know, it really skews.
Is that, and
It's funny when you see you running, month to month, and like, you see jump, because usually month to month, which is the same actually,
right?
yeah.
The boomers.
And so we have to be realistic with that. I don't think most organizations have anymore for your.
Yeah.
Or only two.
I'm open.
Well, now we got someone else, 23.
I think there's such weird things. We see this,
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Years.
I'm sure there's some.
I think they did it before, going broad terms.
Well, not only they recognize sport, they recognize age, but not just.
I know, but it's all over from there.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I think it speaks quite a bit to our organization, people who stay and grow. I mean, some of those folks started right after they got out of school or college and then really were good.
Lynn started right at the Cox.
Julie Lister started right after high school. She's the one that said, Mary Lomax. Asked me if I wanted a job, she said, write your name and address on this. That was her interview. Phone number.
She had so many different jobs while she was here and she did that in a pretty high leadership management position. You know, just.
And with a lot of individuals here,
Yeah.
moved up these ranks.
It's not, it just doesn't happen everywhere.
You want to keep the good ones,
Yeah.
even if they move to a different department. And motivation.
And for those people motivated by career growth, we can see that at this organization. I mean, I've heard of so many people who say, there's no growth for the opportunity. Of course there is, but they're not.
A lot of people want to change their career, that's what I'm doing, Lori about. Yes, for people, following your age, want to do something different too, so do something different. New challenge.
Understanding her boxes, great. You know, she was at the register of deeds and she wanted to trust me and money and no one said, oh, you know, that's, you go legitimate arguments for it, what she needed. And that helped her grow in this job. And she, you know, you get done a great job and also one person to you. We have a lot of experience, we just think.
And there's the birthday girl, we all just sing happy birthday to.
No, you and Alan share that, you both always.
Yeah.
Got one of our kids, a daughter, youngest daughters today.
Where's her present now? Where's her present now?
She wanted a Christmas present the other day.
Yeah.
Christmas. Our office got we gotta be trying to. Our office, oh yeah, you're welcome, yeah. Yeah.
Those.
You guys always leave a great job to him off. You always leave you off and then off, it's a green day.
Who's got green on his tie?
We usually try not to include you.
I'm fine with that. That and my holiday ties that I haven't worn yet, so. This one's on.
That's what it is. So not necessarily holiday, it's winter with the snow on the ground. I thought.
Yeah, and that's what I thought too, snow on the ground is perfect.
For Christmas. Did you get to see all the kids and grandkids for Christmas? All the way until Sunday.
I'm surprised Kansas City didn't get beat up worse by Denver.
Yeah, it is.
They played that close with them.
Yeah, with that quarterback, they've never done it before.
One shot off.
That's a lot.
They showed his mom and his brother watching when he did that one play where he dropped the ball and caught it and then passed it. The brother and the mom were going.
Saw the clips and
Yeah. Especially.
stand out. Some signs. And yesterday.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
I was changed clothes, one out and sort of called Jay.
Yeah. We can go some response on the downgrade. Yesterday, later. We could tell them something now, because some they will just melt it down. Something. And it's so exciting. Yeah. Thank you very much. Awesome. Brandon is on the club.
All right.
Isn't that great? I'm so excited.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I didn't think I've had a couple years left, but I'm ready. All you guys say that the grantee is kind of the
Oh, yeah.
first one.
Yeah, one. That's what they say. Mine and Leavenworth said, oh, if I had known how much fun grandkids were, I had them first.
Yeah. One I suggest giving the kids.
Yeah. You got a kids person, Joe, just skip that part.
Yeah, I gotta sit down and Rich and explain that we spend a lot of time on this.
Flex off.
Yeah, that totally. Yeah.
I just.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't like those phone calls.
Yeah.
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 Even we do, we show you the times there, and so where it's, but it's awesome. Is that a long?
And so, yeah, I told them, that's really that you guys do what you're supposed to be doing.
Just some sense of.
It's like this, and I see, I'm gonna call them, vote and tell them. Well, I thought I did, I said,
For sure. We do appreciate. Especially this morning.
yeah.
I guess. She's getting solved. I beat her to cheese. And anyone who wants to, I was supposed to see you. Yeah. Well, regularly can be. She just has a few years. Almost 70. Just like a, what are they? Something that. So 15, I know.
That's how you get the analysis. So she.
Are you seeing stuff? You know, now we come back. You know, you should just think really. Good morning, how are you? I was here in BC, looking to make up for all that space and she was supposed to.
Good morning, Commissioners. Shiloh Hager, Riley County Treasurer. I'm here to talk to you today about the upcoming facility fee that will begin January 1st in the Treasurer's Office. Just to give you and the public some context, the Treasurer's Office works as an agent of the state to perform motor vehicle transactions. Those transactions include registering vehicles, renewing, titling, pretty much anything motor vehicle related. The fees that the county gets to retain to cover the costs of those services are set in statute. Since 2018, the Kansas County Treasurers Association has been working with our lobbyists and trying to work with legislators to try to find a way to adequately fund the motor vehicle department. And we've tried various avenues between changing the whole pay structure to just reallocating the current fees that are being collected. And we've tried various options, but unfortunately, we have not been successful. One of the problems with the motor vehicle fees is that they're based on the number of transactions you do. Unless you see a huge growth in your community, our transactions remain relatively flat. We do about 39,000, between 39 and 40,000 renewals a year. However, that fee is flat, it doesn't grow, but our costs obviously do grow. So in our last budget cycle, over the summer, the commission wanted to find ways to work on lowering our mill levy. And so one of the areas that we looked at in the motor vehicle department was our motor vehicle costs. If you remember, what we ended up doing was we did eliminate a service. We eliminated driver's license service because we were going to be having an employee retire. And so we didn't fill that vacant position. due to the legislature's actions and not working with us and trying to help fund motor vehicle, you're going to see this come more and more if we don't get this problem solved. It's either cut services or cut costs because it's not, we're not able to cover our costs. And I ran some numbers for 2025. And in 2025, and this is making some assumptions because we don't have people clock their time exactly. They're working on tax or they're working on motor vehicle. So I did an estimate of about 85% of my motor vehicle staff is strictly motor vehicle. 15% they work on tax. So using those numbers, the county general fund subsidized the motor vehicle department by just over $400,000. If we could work with the state and get with the legislature and get them to work with us on changing this funding structure, that's $400,000 that could be cut from the general fund and covered by the revenues that we generate with customers using our service. That being said, the only other revenue stream that the legislature has afforded to the counties is a facility fee. It is based on the number of locations that you have in your community. So for our community, we only have one location, so we can charge a $2.50 facility fee on renewals and title transactions that take place in the office. When I ran some numbers and we were doing the budget last year, I estimated that by implementing the facility fee, it will help generate about 75,000 additional dollars in revenue. Still a drop in the bucket for what the general fund is subsidizing, but it's still an attempt for us to try to help cover those motor vehicle costs with fees. And once again, these are the only additional fees that we're allowed to charge statutorily. So beginning January 1st, for registration and renewals that are done within the office, there'll be an additional $2.50 facility fee added to each transaction. The public, that if you don't want to pay that fee, you'd have plenty of options to still do your renewals. You can do it by mail, we can do it by Dropbox, you can do it online with an e-check. It's just, I'm trying to look out for Riley County's tax dollars and doing the best that I can to help offset these, what the general fund is paying or subsidizing. I will say that we do have another bill drafted for this next session, which I'll bring more to once it's actually been introduced. I want to wait and make sure that happens before I go too far into that, but we are still diligently working on finding a way that we can adequately fund motor vehicle fairly across all transactions, across all customers. But so I'll stand for any questions that you might have or.
I think we are gonna have to look outside the box if we wanna reduce the tax burden.
Mhm.
That's the reality.
Okay, well, if you need any information, just please don't hesitate to call my office. Mhm.
Okay, I will see. Okay. So.
Oh, yeah, yeah, they're expecting number 2 in February. Yeah, and then I got my youngest expect the other 7.
Oh. Gonna be able to remember all of them?
Huh?
Gonna be able to remember all of them?
Not some point, personally, yes. But it's no problem. Yeah, that's the fan, what flavor the next 2 are, so. So far, it's alternate, girl, boy, girl. We'll see if that pattern continues. 2 boys and 3 girls, so.
See this person,
She is not, she is not.
well, several of these aren't. Let's go ahead and announce the ones even if they're not here.
Not doing that.
All right, so we've got some service awards. KAC gives awards on an 8-year basis for some reason, but didn't want that mouse anyway, did he? Where'd it go? Mouse. Oh, there it is. It's an active mouse. For 8 years. Michelle Adams. And clerk's office. Congratulations on 8 years.
Thank you.
We're gonna wait and get a picture of all of them when we're done. The next one, we've got Joshua Gehring, EMS.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. And John Griffin, who doesn't appear to be here from he's an assistant county attorney in the office, county attorney's office. 16 years. Samuel Spillman, EMS. Thank you for your view.
Thank you.
And then we got 24 years. Don Grubbs from the county attorney's office. Also not here. And then our senior, 44 years. Berta Lund, county attorney, or Public Works. Thank you. So go ahead and make it the other one, or
Yeah, John, do you know about Penny?
Ellerman.
If she ever got remembered there. You got her last days. And then, go ahead.
I'll go ahead and make announcement then on Penny Bellman, who's retiring after 10 years with Riley County. We've got a Riley County who's applied for that. And thank everyone for all their years of service. John.
Yeah.
Sure.
Your photos and your certificate shows. Put that in line. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. So one more for safety. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations, everybody. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mark.
And you still blind for you, right?
Yeah, we hope so anyway.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Appreciate to see you. David Allen.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Go ahead, Alan. You can
Good morning, Alvin Perez, Operations Manager, Public Works. I got a public notice. We're going to be doing a culvert replacement for Wildcat Township tomorrow on Silver Creek Road. Project's located on Silver Creek Road at the north intersection there where it intersects North 60th Street. We're going to remain, 60th is going to go ahead and remain open to traffic during construction. We're going to be just at the south side of that intersection. We'll have the road closed from 60th south to North 52nd tomorrow morning. Hopefully by mid-afternoon, we'll have it open back up to the public. Expected to be completed, like I said, sometime tomorrow afternoon. So any questions? Okay, thank you.
Next, Commissioner, you have executive session 9:45, if we go into 9:55, as it said.
Yeah, 9:55 works.
Thank you. To 9:55.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Well, let me ask this. Did both of you happen to read the email notice that you guys yesterday? Okay, then yes.
Send one.
Yeah, yesterday, around like 5 o'clock. Yeah.
I don't remember seeing it.
Well, I can be quick, so. Saying that.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
You can even do a little pre-visit one-on-one.
Yeah, we gave you. Let me, that's strange.
We got 9 minutes unless the board wants to move it up.
And I'm okay with like,
Oh, there it was no.
you do get to it.
Yeah, I went back out and put it open and I didn't see it yesterday.
You know, for my laptop, I've noticed that sometimes if I leave it open and then pull it up, there, like, if I switch folders, it won't update with those, so sometimes you have to close it, reopen it. Then it'll
You came
update.
right through mine.
You want to go ahead and move it up? Just wait.
They can get started. Okay.
Say 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Thanks. Need to get.
Yes.
We're gonna start our meeting. Okay.
Well, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I move that the county commissioners, including Chairman McKinley and Commissioner Ford, with Jacob Hansen, County Councilor, and Michael Hawthorne, Assistant County Councilor, attorneys for the commission recess into executive session pursuant to the attorney-client consultation exception to the Kansas Open Meetings Act regarding confidential legal advice on pending litigation, and the open meeting can resume in the county commission chamber at 9:48 a.m.
I'll second. Been moved and seconded for the county commission to recess an executive session. Reasons previously stated under the attorney-client consultation exception in the Kansas Open Meeting Act. All in favor of that? Aye.
to county.
Oh, just one moment. I'm sorry. Yes, now we're back.
I'll move the Board of County Commissioners come out of executive session.
I'll second, but moved and seconded, the Board of County Commissioners come out of executive session, all in favor?
Aye. I'll also move that the record reflect action shall be taken consistent with the consensus reached in executive session.
I'll second. It's been moved and seconded, the record reflect action shall be taken consistent with the consensus reached in executive session, all in favor? Aye.
Well, I noticed on our calendar there that Cindy sent, that lists the policy breakfast on there. Were they having that in January or is that switching over to coffee?
I haven't seen anything different.
Okay,
I haven't seen any official notification of anything.
okay.
They
did.
Well, and I always leave early because I gotta get.
Yeah, they announced that that was gonna be, the change started in January, but I didn't,
And the time changed too.
right, it's going to 8 o'clock and it's just a coffee. Brothers?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
Well, that foundation built again.
well. Might wanna just check and confirm.
check on it.
Yeah.
And
See what.
if it's changed to just coffee and time and we'll figure out
Yeah.
You have to change.
what we wanna do.
No, they're not doing, did you just, it's just to show up, hello, how's it going, blah, blah,
We're
blah.
not gonna, probably, if that's what they're doing, we're just as a sit down and chat, we're not interested.
No, nobody's presenting, it's just kind of a networking
Yeah,
morning coffee thing.
that's just,
You mean, my gosh, I'm having enough of those already. Business after hours and anytime we can do that.
yeah.
Makes a lot of sense to me.
Well, if they still kept it at maybe 7:15 or something, I could sneak that in and still make it at 8:30, but
What did they change?
I think they're changing it to 8 o'clock.
Change it to 8
Yeah,
o'clock.
I heard. 8 o'clock, no breakfast. I don't see it. Even if for
I might change it back at some point in time, who knows?
You know, it's out.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Most business people just seem to go early, I would assume that they get to work.
Right. Like I said, well, it went from every other month to monthly to, we did that after we spent the year and a half on Zoom, basically. Of course, everybody did, so that's of no fault, but it's gone through several renovations, I guess you could say. So, but we might want to check on it just to make sure,
Okay,
so we're all on the same page.
we'll figure it out.
And that was all I had. Okay. Well, I guess for the last time in 2025. Yeah. Could I make a motion that we adjourn the December 29th meeting of the Riley County Commission?
I'll second, and moved and second to adjourn the December 29th meeting of County Commission, all in favor?
Aye.